that all by myself. Ooh. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam Scott-Thorne and I am a vocal coach based in Glasgow. Now if you'd like to meet and explore your voice a little more, you can find me on sstvocals.com. You can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter and Patreon, and I'll put the handles down below. And over they are there. If you'd like to consider becoming a patron, you will have access to things like early releases of reactions, you will be able to fast track reactions, you can become a reaction, the sky's the limit. So come aboard, join the party and help shape my channel. So we are going to visit somebody that I have not reacted to before. Now, this one will be a little bit difficult to explain, so I'm just going to go ahead and try and do it as quickly and respectfully as I possibly can. So bear with me. So we're going to listen to Charice Pempengco.
You're saying
Charice Pempengco.
wrong.
Doing All By Myself. Now, Charice Pempengco is the former identity of Jake Zyrus. So, Charice transitioned. She went from female to male and now is living as a man called Jake Zyrus. Now, I don't want to go about dead naming people, but I decided to do like a little bit of reading up on how Jake himself feels about the situation, and he has been quoted as saying that he's really grateful for the life that Charice afforded him, but ultimately that part of Charice's life belongs to Charice. So for today, I'm going to be calling Charice by her name, but we're also going to go over and do a reaction to Jake, where I will be using Jake's pronouns, which is him and he, and it's less confusing on that side where the transition has already happened, because we're going back in time to something that could be sensitive. So if me saying her and Charice upsets you, then I apologise, but I did as much research as I could to see what Jake himself feels about the situation. So that's that. It's probably the most serious thing I've ever had to talk about. So let's get back to the nonsense. So we're just going to jump right in after such a long kind of spiel about what I'm going to address somebody as. So let's just go!
When I was young,
Wow.
I never needed anyone. Making love was just for fun. Those days are gone.
So there was a slight trip on the phrasing. I never needed anyone. Just kind of came in a little bit too late, and kind of bundles it all together, but it fit in the song, so it was good. Enjoyed it. Now, so her voice is so rich, very, very low larynxy here. It kind of gives it this darkness. It's a beautiful tone. When I was young, sits all down here. Very, very good. But we know where this song goes, so let's just keep listening.
Living alone, I think of all the friends I've known.
So she's done it again, so it might be a choice.
When I dial the telephone, nobody's home. All by myself, don't wanna be
I like that. Wait a second, just gonna go back into verse. So with the chorus there, you can hear the difference of the oh, which is quite deep set. It's very much like kind of low larynxy. Oh, bye, shoots up, kind of goes into kind of more mid place. Myself drops back down. So if you think about what's having to move around to produce those different kind of sounds, it's super technical. She makes it look so easy. Also pulling away from the mic, so her belt is obviously very loud, very much full chest belt. If it was more of a mix, she wouldn't have to kind of do that, and she wouldn't be picked up as clearly. So for such a tiny little person, she has got an incredible amount of power. Let's put it that way. So she's going to go back in. Let's keep going.
Hard to be sure. Sometimes I feel so insecure. Love so distant and obscure remains the cure.
Come on!
All by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself anymore.
Yes.
All by myself. Don't wanna live all by myself anymore.
Listen to the change in the dynamics. It's crazy. So the all by myself. So when she's pulling up in that intensity and giving it absolutely everything with that chest voice, she can also flip like super quick into this super soft airy head voice. It's brilliant. Like the amount of work she's actually doing is huge. She's changing up kind of intensity, the dynamics, the larynx position, the tone, the chord closure. She's changing it up with little to no kind of notice. It's just all shifting super fast. But she's treating it like it's absolutely nothing. Now I don't know kind of how much training she'd had by this point, but I'm going to guess probably not a lot. This seems to be just an inbuilt kind of thing. She understands how to use her voice very, very well. And she's using her passion to get there. You know, you can kind of sometimes see people that are classically trained, you can kind of see them shifting positions and stuff. She's kind of shaking about, and I think she's using her I think she's using the emotive element of the song to get her into these places, and it's just happening naturally because she's just a very good singer. But let's keep going. He's a really good player.
All by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself anymore. By myself. All by myself. Don't wanna live. Don't wanna Don't wanna live by myself anymore, by myself anymore, by myself anymore.
Charice!
Wow, that was insane. I was gonna pause, but then I just thought, no, I'm seeing this to the end. Those sustained notes are incredible. She just lets them fly out. Now you can see that her anchor's fully engaged. Her back, she's kind of rigid, and it's the body support that kind of carries that note. If you don't have that, you'll have wobbles, guaranteed. So you can see how steady she is in herself. You couldn't really do that note if you were kind of moving around. You have to just stand, bolt straight, bang, let it fly. Wow. Charice is top class. Just amazing. It sounded a lot to me like it was belted, maybe like a chesty mix though, because that's a super high note. She's a little powerhouse. She's a tiny little like keg bomb. Is a keg bomb a thing? Powder keg? Is that what I mean? I think I mean powder keg. Anyway, when she started to go into the end kind of bit with lots of riffs and added kind of emotion, she was adding a little bit of constriction on. So she was kind of allowing tension to creep in to produce that texture. She could easily do it without. But to add in that texture, that's why she decided to add in a little bit of tension, let the false folds come in a little bit, and they were very slight. They were almost like little growls, but you could hear it kind of cuts the note almost off, and she's pushing through that. Just a beautiful job. All the little sobs on there were amazing too. She just is phenomenal. Full stop. I think that's probably the best version of that song. Although I've not really heard Celine do it live, so who knows? The jury's out. You tell me, who does this song the best? Answers on a postcard or in the comments, because you don't know my address. So I hope you liked that reaction. If you did, then please give it a like and a thumbs up down below. And if you want to see more from moi, then hit subscribe, ring the bell, and anytime I have new content, you will be the first to know. So I guess all that's left for me to say is thank you so much for joining me, and I have not a Scooby-Doo on how I'm going to say goodbye to this one. Goodbye. Don't want to say goodbye anymore. There was a wobble in there, but who cares? Didn't like the flavour of that one. But, what ifs? Bye!